Hello there, fellow summoners. Maddog HT here, and got another variant 5 video. This is in 3.1. This is the second path on the left that has the nodes with Spry and the best defense. So you can get that fatigue debuff with Spry when they evade, and the best defense, they get more chance to evade, and they gain power when they do. So this first fight with Spiderman, I went in with Venom, and Venom causes all spider champs to not be able to evade. So he's just an excellent option for any Spider-Man characters in the Spider-Verse, and particularly for the boss with the Cosmic Spidey Symbiote. This fight goes fairly smooth. Take a little chip damage from some blocks. Definitely could be cleaner, but the nice thing is that Spider-Man never evades because I have that Clintar buff, that black icon with the Spider-Man symbiote thing. That basically allows me to ignore all the evades. So there, he went down, and now we're going up against Modok. So he's going to have more auto block chance. Well, he's just going to auto block basically when you hit him with his shield, which means he's going to gain some power. So I went in with Venom the Duck, and the plan here was to just kind of spam heavy. And yeah, I mean, if he gets L1, then great, just evade that. There you can see I do a parry, and then I do a late heavy, charge it up, and that allows me to take off that shield. So then if I do go into a combo or whatever, I have more opportunity to get some hits in without him having to auto block it. So that was kind of my one of the strategies that I use to ensure that I can get some hits in. But that shield comes up so quick like that, even if you take it down and you fire off like an L2 with Venom the Duck, it's just too slow. It's too long, it's got too many hits, and he gets his shield back up, and he auto blocks it. So I don't know, this fight with Modok is kind of a pain if you don't have a true strike champ. But then again, you can activate the mitosis buff, and and you can kind of ignore some of that ability accuracy. But I'm just trying to have him throw as many L1s as possible, because I just feel like those are easy to evade and counter. So he's over almost halfway down, taking some damage, but I did get a regen buff. I don't know if I banked it or not. Let's see what we banked. So we had that power gain buff up. And what are we going to reactivate? Because we have 3 things banked. We got power gain, armor, and crit. So I didn't bank the regen, which actually could be somewhat problematic because his L1 would be reversing the regen heal on this. But yeah, so he's almost down now. And I just think on this fight, you just got to be patient. It's kind of annoying to get your openings, but yeah, it can be done. So, and if you have the mitosis up and you hit him with the heavies can hit pretty hard. So there, Modok goes down, and the next fight is Nova. Yep. And I'm going to bring in Doom. Doom is an excellent counter for Nova. nullify a lot of his buffs that he gets. You can keep him locked down with the power. You can get into Doom's rotation and kind of just burn him to the ground, and that's the plan here. He is going to get extra power because he's going to auto block quite a few of my attacks. You'll see, and I'm trying to bait out his L1s. So there you go, he's got that power gain on that auto block there. I'm just going to steal, nullify the unblockable, and then I'm just going to try to keep him locked down with a lot of light attacks when I got the Hazarath up, and try to bait the L1s and evade them. I missed that one. And so here I'm going to try to push them up on this power bar as much as possible, and then just get into the Doom rotation. I think this is going to do a ton of damage, and I think I'm going to land an L2 and just wreck him, if I remember right. And yeah, so boom. And here we go. I think I'm going to light him up with an L2 here. No, I'm going to do one more cycle. So now I'm going to have the double Fury. Yeah, and I don't think he's going to be able to survive this. So he's going from 49% right here to 34%, so 15% hit. I steal the power and light him up. And that's all she wrote. There we go. So that was a pretty clean fight. A little bit of block damage, and got clipped on one of those L1s, but Doom takes him down. Doom is a great asset for Variant 5. And here we got Tigra. Now Tigra, she can be annoying with her special 2. It's got like far-reaching effects. I mean, you can pretty much cross the whole playing field of the map when you're fighting. So I'm going to use Doom, and I'm going to try to keep her locked down with the power stealing with the light attacks, and try to get into a cycle. I'm pretty sure I solo this fight with Doom. I don't think I had too many issues. Again, I'm recording this after the fact. I think I was watching some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatnot, and didn't have the audio recording on when I was playing. So just trying to bait out those L1s so I don't have to see an L2. And then I'm going to try to push her up and then get her into that cycle. Again, can't overstate, Doom is awesome. And he's just super easy to play. He's not very complicated. You get into a cycle where you can try to get the Double Fury up. But yeah, I mean, it's just simple. You just need to learn it, and then it just kind of naturally flows. So here I'm going to hit her with an L2 with the Fury, one Fury up. And look at this L2, it just keeps going and going and going. And it's like, man. And then so here in this fight, I just totally missed two parry blocks and take a lot of damage. I'm down to 25%. But she's about down. And we're going to finish her off right here. Hit her with an L2, and she's gone. So Tiger's down. So that wasn't too bad, other than getting clipped a few times. And then next up, we have Black Widow Deadly Origin. And I'm just going to go back in with Doom. And one of the reasons why I use Doom, well, because he's awesome, but he is also immune to shock, and Black Widow she relies on shock damage. So if I happen to get clipped, which I don't think I do here, but if you were, granted, I would probably need more help, but it wouldn't be as devastating, because if you get hit with her shocks, she can totally take you out really quick. But here I'm just going, when she's got her evade up after that L1, I'm just going to play it safe, parry, heavy, and get a hit in or two. And yeah, so, oh, see, I did get hit there. And yeah, okay, so I did get hit. Got 8% left. But if that was any other champ that didn't have immunity, man, I'd have been so dead. Kind of amazing that it only took that little bit of health, but Doom, he is just so dang tanky. So here I'm going to try to push her and try to get to an L3. I get to the L3, and we're going to light her up. And pretty sure I still get the solo if I remember right. I think I end up using a few small health pots to take on Wasp with Doom next. Yeah, pretty sure this is gonna kill her right here. Yep. Alright, so Black Widow's down. Doom is still hanging on. And here, next we got Wasp. And Wasp can be annoying. Here I'm just looking at my inventory to see what's expiring soon. Claim some revives. I don't even know if I claimed them, but I'm just going to apply on a few health potions just to make sure Doom can survive the block damage from Wasp in this fight, which can be a little bit annoying. You know, she's got Spry and the Best Defense, which can cause her to evade more frequently. So basically, if you're not hitting her while she's stunned or while she's shrunk, then you're going to get auto evaded and your combo loss and hit and shocked, but Doom doesn't take the shock. So here I'm just going to play it safe, even though I can go in and attack and get out of her evade mechanic. Just going to play it safe, parry and heavy, give her the backhand and bait out those specials, and then I can just kind of go in and do some regular hits in the combo. And yeah, I'm pretty certain that I remember soloing this fight. It's just yeah, I think I end up throwing an L2 at one point, and she ends up getting that evade that's going to shrug off all of those incinerates, which was unfortunate. But yeah, I think I'm just going to kind of build back up, parry heavy, bait the special ones, don't push her to the L2. So that one is I don't know, it's a little more tricky to evade, and even if you block it, man, she can hit. Wasp can really hit hard. I have her as a rank 2, and man, she's pretty fun to play with. She's unduped, but she still wreck stuff. So here I think I'm gonna try to bait out those heavies and the L1s, and is she gonna shrug any of that off? She doesn't, so I get some decent damage going on with the incinerates, and then she shrinks right there and shrugs off the very tail end. But this is kind of a slower fight, but Doom, even with the class disadvantage, even at low health, I think I came in here with like 24% or something like that. I'm at 18%, 40 something hits in, and you can take the parries. Yeah, so Doom is just really, really good for this path, at least for the end of the path. And then for the Spidey boss, definitely recommend Venom or some symbiote that can activate the mitosis. And I don't think on this Spidey attempt I get the solo. I end up getting the solo. I think I might even die twice on this one, but here, one more hit and she's done. Boom. I just threw a L2 into her block because I knew she wouldn't be able to withstand the damage. So Wasp is down, soloed. No deaths on the line, which is good. And we got this Spidey boss. He's got Limber. He's got the block transference, whatever that one's called. He's got the Spry, the best defense. He's pretty stacked with notes. And the plan here is to parry and get him to right before an L1, and then parry again. That block will likely push him over the L1, and then do a full combo ending with a medium to push him to 2 bars of power, and then just keep kind of pushing him to L2, because it's easy to evade, it's easy to counter, you don't have to block anything. I know you can fully evade the L1s, but it just can be a little bit more tricky with the spacing and whatnot. And so I'm doing okay here. I'm pretty certain I get him to like halfway and then I mess up. But that's just kind of the cycle that I'm in. Push him just before L1, block, get in a combo, and push him right over L2, and then just kind of repeat that as much as possible. And then just keep in mind that this one has the limber, so you will yeah, there you go. I forgot about the limber there. And you will end up losing your stun time to where you can't counter. And for whatever reason, I totally forgot about the limber, and I tried to do it heavy. And yeah, I got smacked. And so I think I go back in here with Venom the Duck, and I think I die like almost immediately. I think I was planning on trying to get my Tosis up, and he ends up getting a Spry and evading me, and yeah, so here's my Tosis. Oh yeah, I just get clipped. You get clipped once in this dude, he's gonna kill you. Alright, so then last, Symbiote Supreme, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to use any revives or whatever. Granted, I have plenty of revives and whatnot. But on this, I'm just gonna try to play it slow. Again, I'm gonna try to push him to L2 and then just wait out his evade. I don't want to attack right now. I don't want to use up my my parries, because if he evades, he's going to put a Spry on you, and yeah, the fatigue, and it's just not going to go well. So here I'm just gonna wait it out, and I think I'm gonna wait till L3. I think I'm gonna wait for that stagger to expire. Yep. Enter my Tosis, and then I'm gonna light this dude up with an L3 after I heavy him, and I'm gonna get some bleeds on, and he's just gonna melt. So Symbiote Supreme, he can do this fight, and the one nice thing is that he's gonna be constantly gaining power, and you can kind of wait out a lot of the evade stuff while you just gain power and then get to an L3. I mean, just look at those bleeds. It's just going crazy. And I think we're just gonna wait this out, and he's gonna die. And I do have max deep wounds, so that does help significantly. Yeah. So that was pretty clean to finish him off. But there's another path. I got more paths to be uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.